You have read it in the title already. Amazon made a very significant change when it comes to bestseller ranks, especially Amazon merch products, and we talk about it. It is a really big topic that came up the last couple of days, and I can already bust one myth. Bestseller ranks from Amazon are not gone. What is happening is that some certain categories are hidden, and I show you now how it works. So you can see here this best-selling design on the .com marketplace, and when you scroll down now, you usually see here the design information, and usually here at some point you saw also the bestseller ranking. And this is usually for Amazon merch products, the clothing category, and no matter which rank it had, it was shown here. Doesn't matter if it was bestseller rank 100 or 10 million. But this now seems to have changed. So you still have bestseller ranks, but the clothing category is completely gone, and now you see like the sub categories that were also there, but the main category seems to be hidden. So boys novelty, girls novelty, and also women's novelty. And then here general info, I think the top 100 in clothing, shoes and jewelry. This is also an external category. So you have 4 here in total, but at the end not the one you want to see. I mean, we can click here for example on boys and on girls novelty to see what happens here, but yeah, I mean, also best-selling shirts are here, and also obviously a lot of Amazon merch shirts. But when you scroll down here, I mean, you will quickly hit a limit. You see the 100 best-selling designs, and let's say like 80 of them are from Amazon merch, then probably 50 of them are from official brands. So I mean, you get the point, not really much you can take from here, you know, and it's the same 100 designs that everybody sees, and doesn't matter if it's boys or girls novelty. I mean, designs may be a little bit different, but I would say like 70 or 80% of the designs are the complete same. So if you want to research now, this is not suiting, this is not working. And I mean, we have here a look at a really best-selling design. If I go here to flying research to the bestsellers tab, and I go the BSR range a little bit down, let's get to 300,000 for example, and now I open this here, this design also directly on Amazon, and I mean, it sells like 100 times a month, so, or at least the last month, so also pretty good, but a bestseller rank is probably not shown here, simply because it's maybe bestseller rank 200,000, 300,000 like you saw here, and this is also the reason why it is not even showing up in some best-selling categories, you know, because you just have the top 100s. And I think you see now the impact what it can have, because this basically means the research processes or also the Chrome extensions, for example Productor, that are showing this data, for example when you're on the search page from Amazon, is gone. This info is simply not there anymore. I mean, obviously you can go after reviews, but now to pick from an Amazon site where you have like 30 or 40 results, the best-selling niches or trending designs, is really hard. And this means that, for example, research like we do here on Flying Research is much more valuable now, because here you still see the closing bestseller rank data, and I show you now also an example for that. To give you a brief example how much value and advantage Flying Research has against the normal Amazon console, for example, I gave in here a very generic keyword, science, and then these are here the results, merch only on Amazon.com, and obviously you have here the sellers, and previously maybe you had some kind of Chrome extension where the BSRs are shown. That is not the case yet, and the only real possibility you have now is like clicking on a design and click like into the details, like here on this one, maybe this one, and then you are here within the product itself, and then obviously you can see the reviews. You can scroll down. Bestseller ranks, as mentioned, is gone, so you can see, okay, it is like 4 years online and it has 8 reviews, so it maybe so it sells for sure, but yeah, regularly, not a bestseller, but I would say regularly. And here, second one, similar reviews with 5. You scroll down a little bit, and here, when you scroll down further, also here is the info. So you see it was uploaded like at a similar time, and yeah, 5 reviews. So from a first view, or from all the information you see here, is yeah, this here is probably selling a little bit better than the second one, but of course this is not suitable. This is not practical, because you can compare here design from design when you can get a simple full overview. For example, here now in Flying Research, I just added science as keyword, so all the listings with science are shown here. Obviously you can also make it more detailed. We have here also a title only search, so this is then spot on, and here then you see really just the designs where it is in the title, and obviously you see it here after all the bestseller ranks sorted. You have also an average bestseller rank, how long it is already published, so you quickly see all the sellers. You could even select a certain date range, so you can say, hey, I just want to see the best-selling designs or selling designs within the last year. So big advantage, especially when it comes to find new niches. And here you still have to speculate. When you just use Amazon on Flying Research, you can simply compare this. So just add your ASIN, whatever you want, and then just click here, and then this design gets found, and then you can click simply on more info, and then you get details about the sales history, about the bestseller ranks. Here it was a very long time where it was not great, simply because the bestseller rank was going down and down, and now it is around 1 million. So yeah, solid. Maybe a sale all 2 or 3 days, I would say. And yeah, this is this one, and then we want to compare, like, yeah, this was the other one. I also copy the ASIN here. I do the exact same, and then I also look here up the infos, and I see here that the bestseller ring is 2.2 million. So yes, in this case our hypothesis would be correct. So this design is better selling, this niche, this quote, than here this topic, the forensic niche for this design. So yeah, in this case it was true, but this was only 2 designs, and obviously this is not how research works. Research works in the way that you have much data at some point, and then you compare it, and then you do something out of it to find new quotes, or find new niches, and not like compare design after design after design. And what is also like a little bit of a game changer now is that Flying has a real-time research, so it can get live data from Amazon itself, for example for science, and yes, the live data that you don't see on the Amazon marketplace. So basically with the bestseller ranks that you are looking for, and this is what is updated here, and this is spot on, and this is where you can work with. Either it be storm chasing, or also some hiking or cool rock shirt, you can see it here directly with the bestseller rank, and it gets also updated directly in the Flying database, what you saw here in bestsellers. So you see the value, I think. From comparing one-to-one design, you have all here together, and now the or the biggest advantage of all is then you can directly create here also designs. So all you have to do is go to the AI sign. Here you have, for example, this design, select the version you want to use, and simply click on generate, and Flying will create for you 3 spot on designs with a simple call, with a few tokens. It's a few pennies, and then you can make designs for this niche, what is not a one-to-one copy, what is really a unique design that you can use then for merch. And here you see you also get the prompt, and here then the results also quickly come up. And then yeah, you see here obviously you can also check the text, looks okay, and then you have here 3 spot on designs, and then you can also upscale them. I just upscale one to be a little bit faster, and also you can background remove here. And you see I do this all on the fly, and this is how I can create my designs. Obviously we also have a design management where you can improve your designs further. Yeah, it's a big advantage, I would say. I think you also see it, and this is how easy it is now. Here this is now upscaled, and then I can also background remove, and then this design is more or less upload ready. I just need the listing. We also have an AI listing creator, so you can do it all in one workflow. And you see it also here, it is live in the video, it is first try, you can believe me this. And you see here in the design preview that yeah, it looks perfect. Also the background removing, and this is now the Amazon Merch standard format. So you created here a new design within a, I don't know how long I'm speaking, like 1 minute and 30 seconds, something like this. And here we're flying. All I want to say is you have the research data, and you also have all the other tools to directly create new niches, new quotes, etc. Use it and have an advantage, especially now with the new tier systems. You can only win. To sum it up at the end, Amazon bestseller ranks for the clothing category are gone, or at least hidden. Obviously they can come back, but this is the status quo. This means when you research on the Amazon marketplace itself, or you use also a Chrome extension to research on the Amazon marketplace, clothing BSR ranks won't be shown anymore. And this is where Flying Research comes in. Here we still take the bestseller ranks for clothing, so we can give you true updates and the true status of a design, how it is selling and how it is performing. And obviously on top, on flyingresearch.net, you also have a lot of other functionalities. You saw it in the video. You can create directly a prompt. You can directly create images, upscale, background, remove them, and then make them upload ready. So have a look at flyingresearch.net. And if you have now any questions about this Amazon update, then let's discuss in the comments. Also, please leave a like and also subscribe to this channel, so especially updates like this one you don't miss in the future, and that you also have an alternative, of course. And then I would say I see you in the next video. Till then,